Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is you can have massive success no matter what your age. Well, this is about mid-December 2024, and I'm 60 years old. But I had spent most of the year, 59. My birthday was a few months ago, and the year 2024, I would say, was one of the most successful years of my life. And I have vivid memories of other years that had quite a bit of success, but this one in particular just had massive success. And I would suggest to you that no matter what your age, you can have a great year or great years or string together long periods of time like a year and have a great time, have experiences that you want to have, or make progress in your life in an upward fashion. You're not limited to making massive success when you're a young person. That's the point I'm trying to make. Sometimes as a young person, you can make massive strides, right? You graduate high school, you graduate college, you get a great job, you do well with the ladies, you make a lot of rapid physical goals, you travel, you have a lot of fun. All of that's possible, but all of that is possible no matter what the age. And I would say my 50s have been by far the best 10 years of my life, by far. And part of the reason for that is I got out of a bad relationship, a bad marriage, and I spent a long time rebuilding my life to be able to have the success I've had. And I've also redefined what success means to me. Maybe the things that I would consider successful, you would consider kind of blasé, kind of tame. But I think some of the things that I've done too, there'd be a lot of people that would have no way to have accomplished what I've accomplished. So I'm not trying, as much as I'd like to brag about the specifics, I don't want to do that. I just want to point out that with persistent effort and thinking about what type of experiences you would like to have that you would consider success, list them out, plan them. This is the end of the 1 year, early of the next year is the perfect time to be planning out your next year. What are some of the big things I'd like to accomplish? What are some of the little things? Right? Your massive success isn't just doing massive things. It could be stringing together lots of numerous smaller things that have been bothering you that if you would just get done, you would call a success. Or any little thing that, wow, I really wish I would do that. Why don't I? Well, that's the point. Why don't you do that? List it. Make it a priority. Look into your calendar and schedule it to the best of your ability. This is your life, right? It's only going to be as good as you make it. And spending time planning what success means to you, listing what kind of experiences would make you happy, and sometimes the experience is buying something. For example, when I bought my dream truck a number of years ago, that was the experience I wanted. I wanted to own a big Ford pickup truck, and the experience of getting it was sweet. And I wanted to own this car that I'm driving now. This is an SUV, and this is almost as good. It's very good, but it's not quite like a truck. But anyway, the experience, again, I planned and thought and put it into my dream, my vision of how I want my life to go. And I made the stride. So getting back to last year, I had tremendous success at work. There was just a number of things that I list out for work, right? And since how I make my living is important to me, I spend my free time thinking about, well, what do I really want to accomplish at work, right? And then physically, I overcame two kind of injuries. I'd hurt my shoulder in 2023, and I couldn't press and I couldn't squat, and that injury eventually healed, and I'm back to pressing and back to squatting. And then earlier this fall, I hurt my lower back and hip, so I couldn't squat or deadlift, but now that has healed, and I'm back to squatting and deadlifting. So physically, I took care of that. And there's a couple of other doctor appointments and special visits I did this year physically. Financially, I've made some progress, but that finances are a work in progress. Weight training, I made a 1,000-pound weight training goal, which I have videos on the weight training. And travel-wise, I went to Southeast Asia twice. I've been out to state of Washington for work. I've been all over my home state. I love traveling. I love exploring by vehicle or whatever and getting someplace different, and I love that. My family and friends are all doing fine, and I think it's partially because I try to stay involved in their lives to some extent and help and guide them, especially my two precious children. So massive success is possible for you. Put it in your mind that you're going to have the best year ever, and start listing out and planning out how to make that happen. All for now.